Welcome back to Speargrass Forge. If you're new here, thanks for coming. If you're coming back, thanks for returning. Today, I'm going to attempt to make a Mark Aspery inspired easy guillotine tool. Stick around.
Singing true, rely, you rely at it. Singing true, rely, you rely at it. Singing true, rely, you rely at it. For we're bound for Bonny Bay.
Okay, so what we got here is all the pieces that I need, or I hope I need, to make this guillotine tool. So these, I've got, this is a 1 inch or 25 by 25 mil square bar, and this is a 30 millimeter outer cross section, or 1 1/4 inch outer cross section square tubing, square tubing. Now what I've done is with these ones, I've actually filed out the weld mark. Now you can see on this one there's the weld line just on the inside there. So on these ones, on the ones that actually run as the guide, I have filed that out and flattened it down so that these can slide quite easily through. Now the interior of this now measures about 25.5 millimeters, 26 millimeters. So as you can see, these slide up and down this quite easily, and of course slides up and down this long one quite easily. So this is how these will be the guides for this. This one of course will go on the bottom, this one will come over the top, so that this can be lined up. Now one of the things about this though is, of course, this is only mild steel. It will upset over time, which is kind of why I made it a little bit longer, so I can grind it off as we go along. And also these dies are rounded, so they're not sharp, they're rounded off. These are for, of course, doing shoulders for tenoning and stuff like that. I actually need dies like these for a project I've got coming up. Now this is what I will be dropping into my hardy. It's just a piece of the same tubing as this. Now I have an odd sized hardy hole, which is why I made it out of this tubing. As you can see, I've upset and destroyed the end of it so it fits into my hardy hole, but this is just to keep it stable. All the force should be going into the face of the anvil. Mark Aspery, of course, this is inspired by Mark Aspery. In his video, I'll leave a link to it up here. His video, he uses angle iron for this, but I didn't have angle iron that fitted my hardy hole, and I have plenty of this stuff laying around, so I just used a section of this. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and weld these together, and then once this is done, I'll heat some metal up and show you what's gone. Oh, one more thing. The reason why I have this washer is so that this can sit on the I'm going to weld this to the bottom of this so that it creates a bottom for it, and also so that if it ever gets stuck, I can turn it over and use this hole to punch out this die. Not that I expect that to happen, but anyway, so I've got to get to welding, so stick around, and I'll be back in a moment with the finished product. Alrighty, so now she's all welded up, as you can see, slides up and down with no restriction, and of course, because of the angle in here, of course, after you strike, it's going to slide down a bit, but that's okay, because I've got to pick it up and turn it for each strike anyway, so that's alright. I can line up the blades, the points manually, but as it goes, it's pretty good. And even if I turned it the other way and was using a flat die, for example, they line up pretty well. So I'm really happy with that. I'm just going to put this down so it sits flat. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So next point is get some hot steel, and we'll test this out. So stick around and I'll be back shortly. Here for the first test. Yep. I'm going a bit off kilter, but that's just me. That's going alright. Let's get this heated up and again. And it's working. Now I obviously need more practice with this because they're ugly, but all in all I reckon it's doing a pretty good job, so I'll call that success. That lets me come back to the anvil and draw this down. So I'm happy with that. Gets a thumbs up. So just for a final overview, that's the frame and they're the dies. This die can just slot straight in, come out, and the dies are interchangeable.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click the bell icon for notifications of when I upload, usually on the week. Don't forget to check out my Spreadshirt and print bar stores, links in the description. And I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.